Us girls were taught from a young age to be silent and accept the little things that boys say. No matter how deep the words cut or how much you want to say something back, you're taught that these are normal beliefs and that boys will be boys.
I don't believe that men and women are equal under the law either, or they should be rather. Children are not equal under the law. And it's not because we hate children, it's because we love them and we want to protect them.
Even if their words affect your day-to-day life and make you uncomfortable, you're taught that you can't say anything back or you'll be a crazy feminist. So, we go on with our days.
Women are very different from not just a physical, the bone structure, the neurological department as well as the chemical balances and all.
This stuff when you have a little peach fuzz and we're making out.
No, not even making out when the light's just like shining on. I can
Or
see
arm hair, just wax, shave.
Yeah.
That's the worst when there's hair. It's terrible.
Hillary Clinton now. The Secretary of State has been sporting a new look these days. No makeup, no contacts, no blowouts.
She's not looking good these days. She's looking overweight and she's looking very tired.
It looks like she's not trying, to be honest.
Yes, it does look that way.
No matter how hard we try, something we do is wrong. And we're told to just be ourselves, but myself never seems to be enough. Living for myself now seems to be an impossible task. If you focus on yourself, you're considered conceited. But when you never have time for yourself, life can get hard.
Don't overdo it with makeup, to be honest. You don't really, a lot of girls look a lot better without makeup. And, that's my biggest pet peeve when girls draw in their eyebrows. Don't draw in your eyebrows.
Crayons, baby. Light brown.
Your natural eyebrows look way better than a freaking...
She's both unattractive inside and out. She's got some big problems.
At school, we get compared to men a lot. Either our male teachers don't take our perspective seriously, or our male classmates belittle us. Boys will be boys, I guess. We can't really escape it. Some girls learned early on that if you go along with it, the boys don't get on you as much. But for the girls who refuse to accept it, the boys and their girl allies become threats.
And I love how passionate you are. I wish you were as right about what you're saying as you are passionate about it. I really do.
Dropped to your knees. It must be a pretty picture you drop into your knees.
You could see there was blood coming out of her eyes. Blood coming out of her wherever.
And I'll go backstage before a show.
Yes.
And everyone's getting dressed and ready and everything else. And, no men are anywhere. And I'm allowed to go in because I'm the owner of the pageant, and therefore I'm inspecting it. So is everyone okay? They're standing there with no... Is everybody okay? And you see these incredible-looking women. And so I sort of get away with it.
Even small things we do as young girls become bad things to us. We stop wearing girly clothes and begin to hate the color pink simply because we don't want to be seen as feminine. It becomes unescapable after a certain point, so you learn to live with it. You can get yourself into a position of power, you can be famous, you can be wealthy, but people will still try to bring you down for your femininity, or simply because you're a woman.
To support women in the military who are now being raped too much. What did they expect?
The big picture here is women do earn less in America because they choose to. They would rather go to their daughter's piano recital than stay all night at work working on a proposal.
What?
So they end up earning less. They're less ambitious, and I think this is sort of God's way. This is nature's way of saying women should be at home with the kids. They're happier there.
But even after you've learned to live with these facts, some things still can come to shock you.
Back in my days, they used bare aspirin for contraceptives. The gals put it between their knees, and it wasn't that costly.
I was waiting for you to smile at some of the compliments. You didn't.
Smiling doesn't win you gold medals.
Are victims of violence all the time.
Should have guns.
And they could, maybe that or make better decisions.
Is there any other word that you can use to describe me?
Oh, I got a few words. Starts with a B, and it's not beautiful.
I don't know. I think when her numbers went down, she should have brought down her neckline.
She's gotten a little bit large. I would say this. I don't think you should dress like you weigh 120 pounds.
In front of reporters, Representative Yoho called me, and I quote, a fucking bitch.
Eventually, you get up and you take your power back in any way you can. You put on your pink clothes, you listen to the girliest music you can find, and you block out the normal things you hear around you.